The iPad 12th generation is a contradiction. On the outside, it looks exactly like the tablet you've seen for the last 4 years. Same edges, same colors, same screen. But on the inside, it is a monster. For the last decade, the entry-level iPad was the safe choice. The one you bought for your kids or for your grandmother to check emails. But as we sit here in March 2026, Apple has done something they almost never do. They've given their cheapest tablet the brain of a flagship iPhone. If you've been holding on to an iPad 9 or 10, waiting for a reason to upgrade, this is it. Because the iPad 12 isn't just a tablet anymore. It's a ticket into the era of Apple intelligence. For years, the base iPad was locked out of the coolest features. You couldn't use the advanced Siri, you couldn't use the generative writing tools, and you certainly couldn't run complex AI models on device. But with the 12, Apple is drawing a line in the sand. They're saying that AI is no longer a pro feature. It's a human right. Let's talk about the heart of the machine. The A19 chip. Built on the 3nm N3P process, this is the same silicon power found in the iPhone 17. Think about that for a second. You are getting the same processing power as a $1,000 phone in a device that costs less than half that. This chip features a 6-core CPU and a 5-core GPU that delivers a 50% performance boost over the previous A16 model. But the real star is the 16-core neural engine. This is the engine that drives the new Siri 2.0, the image wand, and the system-wide writing tools. But a fast chip means nothing if you don't have the memory to back it up. This is where the iPad 12 changes everything. Rumors and internal leaks point to a mandatory jump to 8 GB of RAM. In the world of Apple, 8 GB is the magic number. It is the minimum requirement for Apple Intelligence to run smoothly without crashing your other apps. By moving from 6 GB to 8 GB, Apple has effectively doubled the lifespan of this device. This isn't a tablet that will feel slow in 2 years. This is a tablet built to last until 2030. Now, let's talk about the US market. In America, the iPad is the king of education and the couch computing king. But the competition from high-end Android tablets and the rise of cheap foldable devices has put pressure on Cupertino. Apple's response is the N1 chip. This is a custom wireless chip that brings Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 6.0 to the entry-level iPad for the first time. Imagine downloading a 4K movie in seconds, or having a lag-free connection with your AirPods, even in a crowded airport. It's these invisible upgrades that make the iPad 12 feel like a premium tool disguised as a budget one. But we have to be honest. Apple is still the king of the upsell. While the internals are incredible, the display is where they've held back. We are looking at the same 11-inch liquid retina LCD. It's bright, it's sharp, but it's still non-laminated. For the artist or the student taking notes, that tiny air gap between the glass and the pixels is still there. It's Apple's way of reminding you that if you want the perfect drawing experience, you need to spend $300 more on the iPad Air. However, they have thrown us a bone with the Apple Pencil Pro compatibility. By bringing the squeeze and barrel roll features to the base iPad, they are opening the door for a new generation of digital artists. You no longer need to be a pro to have pro-level tools. Then there's the camera.